From not answering the door and refusing to leave the house to avoiding phone calls like the plague, the Scream franchise put the fear of constantly changing masked murderers into us. And now they're back with the sixth movie. The shooting took place in New York City this time around instead of Woodsboro, and follows the story of two sisters, Sam and Tara Carpenter. That said, the cast of the movie is even more fabulous, with Jenna Ortega from the famous Netflix show Wednesday, Melissa Barrera, Courtney Cox, Jasmine Savoy Brown, and many more known faces from the previous installments are becoming part of the new film. Doesn't it just amp up the excitement? But sadly, there's one very key person missing. Can you guess who? It's none other than Neve Campbell as Sidney Prescott. Can you believe it? The main character who started it all will not be returning.
What's the matter? What are you staring at? Don't you remember your mother?
It always came back to her at the end of every movie, like a face-off with Ghostface where she continued to survive. It was perfect. But like all good things, this has also come to an end. In case you're curious, Sidney's absence boils down to matters of unfair treatment. She revealed to People magazine that the offer made to her wasn't anywhere near what was offered to returning male actors in other blockbuster franchises. Considering she's given this franchise so much and brought it to where it is today, she felt that her work for the past 25 years wasn't being properly appreciated. Basically, she felt like she was being taken for granted. The age-old debate on how women are paid significantly less than what a man would be paid for the same role in their place. I mean, when will it end? It also calls into question the integrity of a woman toward herself, and that's exactly how Campbell felt. The actress said that it'd be unfair not only to herself but also to the rest of the women in the industry if she put up with this treatment. It appears that her fans support her. You go, girl. She said that she couldn't bring herself to walk onto the set facing this sort of injustice. Even though it's a bittersweet feeling for her, having been a part of the franchise for so long, she decided to say goodbye. She said that she'll always be grateful for everything that has been given to her ever since she took on the role. She also mentioned that she'll return in the future if they set their offer according to what she deserves. Even though it's a right decision on her part, won't you miss her? I definitely will. And it seems her co-stars will too. Courtney Cox, for instance, broke her silence about Campbell's absence. The two have been working together ever since the release of the first film in 1996. For those of you who've forgotten, Courtney Cox plays Gail Weathers, a local news reporter who follows the stories of murders in the small town.
So, how's the book? Well, it'll be out later this year. Oh, I'll look for it. I'll send you a copy. Oh!
She admitted that not having Campbell on set was like a sour feeling, and that she had missed her while filming for the movie, which makes sense since she's the only original member that's returning. However, as Campbell's friends would, she stands firmly behind her in her decision to not continue. Apart from that, the actress revealed that she had a lot of fun on set regardless.
The script was great. I love the directors. I love the franchise. I said that last time, and I'm now saying it even more. It is more gruesome, more exciting, more...
She has also hinted that the thriller is super exciting this time around, to the point that she has no clue who Ghostface is, even though she's already filmed scenes with the killer. Ooh, that's exciting. I can't wait to find out who it is. As for the Campbell situation, Cox isn't the only one who's been understanding. Other people also joined in to comment on the situation, such as Scream 5 star Jasmine Savoy Brown. According to Variety, she said it's difficult to be a woman in Hollywood as well as in other professions. With that pressure, if someone can stand up for themselves because they feel they deserve better, then she'll always be in favor of them. Don't we all need this sort of positivity in our lives? It looks like a lot of people are standing with Campbell, irrespective of their gender. Jamie Kennedy spoke out in her favor too. Kennedy, who played the character of Randy Meeks in the first film, is now a YouTuber. He gave us a piece of his mind via his channel. He made statements like Sidney being the center of Scream and called her the face of Scream.
Sidney Prescott is the center of Scream. Neve Campbell is the face of Scream. Ghostface chasing her throughout the whole franchise. That archetypal face and her. She is the original final girl.
We have to agree with him on this. How could they not give her the deal she wanted? Referencing another famous franchise, he said it was like making Fast and Furious without Vin Diesel. No one will go watch it. Wasn't he just spot on with the explanation? Actor Matthew Lillard, who played Stu in the first film, also criticized the business on Twitter, calling out the franchise for its discrimination against the actress. He said, "I think it's horrible. There, I said it." Looks like a lot of people from the industry have her back. The newest addition to the cast, Melissa Barrera, also sympathized with Campbell. It seems the star has been facing these issues her entire career. Being Latina hasn't exactly helped her either. The discrimination she's had to face is nothing short of disgusting. Because of this, Barrera said that she understood why the actress decided to step back. David Arquette also posted on Instagram to show solidarity with his co-star. Our favorite character, Dewey, who died in the 5th movie, also called it a huge mistake. He said that he would have loved to see her in the new Scream film, but understood her decision to leave. He gave the fans hope by reminding everyone that she was not dead, which meant there was always room for a reappearance. And while this sounds pretty optimistic, fans are furious at the franchise. Some of them include famous personalities as well. Chase Mitchell, a writer on The Jimmy Fallon Show, pointed out that it was crazy for the franchise to lowball the heroine of the movie. Similarly, Dave Quinn, an editor for People's Magazine, took to Twitter and asked the makers to pay the actress every dime she wants. "We feel exactly the same way, Dave." Some reporters even said that the franchise is nothing without the actress, and that's quite true. She's been the face of the franchise from the very start. Whenever we heard the killer say, "Hello, Sydney,"
Tatum, just get in the car.
Hello, Sydney. Hello, Sydney. Hello, Sydney. Hello, Sydney.
it was a mad rush because it meant the game had begun. Some fans even said that they might as well cancel the whole thing. The directors are not concerned, though. They probably should be, considering all the backlash. Having been asked if they were worried about Campbell's absence, the directors Matt Bettinelli-Olpin and Tyler Gillette explained that although they understood the importance of her character in the movies, they're not anxious about it. For them, it was doing the best that they could, and as it turns out, they're content with the film they've made. Well, it seems the cast and crew have a lot of convincing to do, and fans will definitely be giving their verdict. Everyone is saying that this one's going to be bloodier, gorier, and more thrilling than anything they've done in the past. And I'm sure y'all are excited to watch it. Let's keep our fingers crossed for Campbell's return in future projects. That's all for now on Neve Campbell's absence from Screen 6.